pussy video. I saw it. It is salacious. Now, let me confess. I have used the N-word in private conversation. I have made derisive comments about Jewish people, women, hateful statements. I have said some awful, terrible things in my life. I've had some awful things happen to me. And anybody who got a tape of that could release that and make me look terrible, even though I'm a respected person in the community. This that happened to him could happen to anybody. Okay? All right, that's my first point. My second point is, why is this coming out now? The people who had this in 2005. They had it in their hands. This Bush guy knew about it in 2005. They had it. They knew about it. Why did they not use that during the Republican nominating process to ruin this guy? Why have they just waited until now to put that out here? Why are they doing this 4 weeks before the election? Obviously, they've wanted Hillary since the beginning. We've seen the Bushes come out for old man Bush, because the other two really can't. I mean, to W's credit, I don't remember him ever coming out and saying that he was for Obama. He's never got involved in any other election except his. So, yeah, he's come out of this relatively unscathed. Okay, he hasn't said anything. Okay. But, okay. So, what's this saying is they came out with this to destroy him right on the eve of elections, and they're for Hillary all along. Now, okay, the guy talks like a complete bum. He had just gotten married to a drop-dead gorgeous woman, and they had his kids together, or she was fixing to get pregnant, and he's out there talking about how he was trying to have sex with some married woman and how she got fake tits, blah, blah, blah. And he's over 55, 60 years old, and he's talking like a guttural punk. Well, let me just explain this. My first point is, this is how dudes talk. This is how we talk to each other. This is what we do. And I think women sit around and talk about how this guy was so gigantic that it hurt her, that she was scared of it, or this guy was so little that she didn't even want to do it, and they giggle and laugh. They do this kind of stuff too, and they talk about demeaning, and they talk about how they had an affair and how they did this. This is how people talk in private. This means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. People do this, not just men, not just women. So once again, why are they just putting this out here? Because it's obvious. Hillary wants an open border. She doesn't care that a bunch of refugees come in and rape women, kill citizens, drive down our wages. We really don't even have jobs for our kids. We have massive unemployment with our children. Our children are depressed. Our children are sitting at home. Our young people don't have jobs. People all over America are committing suicide, or on heroin, or on drugs. The hopelessness and the despair. And she wants that to drive down our wages, to drive this thing there, so her corporate buddies can go and become even richer. They can even have more. And she's been co-opted. It's right there in those email dumps. It's right there in there. And she's even in some points made this point how ultimately she wants all this green. That's where she's making it feel good. Well, this is all terrible. We're all going to have green energy, and we're going to have this, and we're going to be great, and it's going to be wonderful. She's going to create this utopia. I mean, look at their utopia building. Look what happened in the Middle East and all these countries. Libya, Afghanistan, Syria. They killed half the population to make it a paradise. That's what her buddy Kissinger did. Kissinger didn't kill, they killed people. They killed half the population in some of these countries, these Indonesia and Chile. That's what they want to do. They want to drive down our wages where we'll all work for nothing and we'll have nothing. Okay? So this is all that we have. Is Donald Trump. Goofball, womanizer, but he is very qualified to fire a bunch of people's ass and get this straightened out and start this process. Because if we don't, do you want Hillary Clinton to go toe-to-toe with Vladimir Putin? Is that really a good idea? Like the vice president? Is this what we need to do? Is stark and tough and braggadocious? When nobody in America has a decent job, and the people that have decent jobs have to work 70 and 80 hours a week so they can pay for their Obamacare, so they can pay their debts, so they can pay for their $600,000 house that they don't even like, that all they do is come in and drop and fall asleep. Is that the America you want? Hello? This is it, folks. He's what we got. He's what we got. It's just like in the Bible, whether it's true or whether it's not, I don't care. God went and got an 80-year-old dude to go get his people out, who just wanted to be left alone and couldn't even talk. That's what he got. So we have all this in historical analysis, and I'm sure you can find stories all over the place, all over the ancient world, where these people who didn't belong went and did things. And that's what we need to do. This is no longer funny. This is for real, folks. This is for real.